Let's tour a flip property together. So this one I posted to my super secret Facebook group. It's $269,000 for a 1,300 square foot bungalow that has a $200,000 spread. I'll explain what that means. So this property is in Morris Row, 1,300 square feet. It's 4 bedrooms. I would actually take out this wall here. So I'd spend $5,000 taking out this wall. I'd spend $20,000 on this kitchen redoing it. The oven is only 2 years old. That dishwasher's never been used. The backyard has a back alley. It's a 67-foot lot, which is huge if you know that regular lots are 50 feet. You could add a basement suite to this one. It has a separate entrance and it has the backyard. So I would take out this wall, $20,000 for the kitchen, $5,000 for appliances, $5,000 for the stove, so we're at $30,000. Because it's 4 bedrooms up here, the bathroom here, I'd spend $8,000, so we're gonna be at $38,000. I would completely redo this. I always like using conservative numbers. $8,000, you don't need to redo this tub, but I'm just gonna quote $8,000 anyways. In the master bedroom, which we're walking into now, it has a 2-piece ensuite. So it's got the bathtub and it's got the vanity, but it has a huge closet. You could steal some of that closet and you could turn this into a shower if you wanted to. But I'm just gonna do the numbers we're just gonna redo that vanity in there. We're gonna spend $2,000 on that. But here's the closet, like it's huge, I'll get out of the way. You could steal this little part here and make it very nice. But when you're doing a flip, you probably don't want to do that. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is if I'm turning into a basement suite, I don't want to do that. If I'm doing a luxury house, then you would probably want to do that. These are engineered, so we're going into bedroom number 2 out of 4. I would probably spend $10,000 on paint throughout the entire place, and I probably would do $10,000 worth of flooring throughout the upstairs on this. So we're going into bedroom number 3 right now. It's being used as an office right now. So I would update the lighting. So I'd probably spend about $3,000 doing lighting throughout the entire place. So we're sitting at $60,000 plus the $3,000 for lights. So we're sitting at $63,000. I would also plan for about $10,000. I call it my oh crap fund. It's like, oh crap, I didn't think about that. So then we're sitting at $73,000 just for the upstairs. So now we're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna check this out because it has the separate entrance. You could do the parking pad out back there, and it's got a nice, huge yard. It's about $85,000 to do a basement suite. You can do it a little bit cheaper. This one recently had a flood, and it was the city's fault. And so they've redone this whole thing, so you could probably clean the carpet. It stinks like cat. Like, I can still smell this house. Kitty, 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 kitty. And so I would do ozone. Right now this is set up as a 1-bedroom basement suite. You could probably turn it into 2. The furnace in there is only 4 years old. The hot water tank is only 2 years old, but because of that flood that they had, they got a brand new bathroom. So all that's been done. So it's probably not going to be $85,000 for the basement suite, but again, I like to be conservative with my numbers so that if you make more money, you're not mad at me. Oh, hey, there's me talking to me. This bedroom is huge. You need to make an egress window there. That's about $2,500, but that's built into the $85,000 that I've been budgeting to do this basement suite. Huge bedroom. Egress window. Now there is a garage on this one. I'll show you in the next video, but it's a single car attached garage with a driveway in front, which is important when you're doing the suite legalization because you do the parking pad out back for the basement suite and the parking out front for the upstairs. And you have to do some updating to the outside of the house, which I'll show you. There's the garage entrance. You have to go around to get into the house. It doesn't have one of those entrances that goes from the garage to the house, but that's okay. Huge lot. It's got apple tree, 2 apple trees, a cherry tree, there's grapes in the front, Saskatoon bushes, and another kind of grapes. So on the outside of the house, I'll show you, it does need a little bit of work. Needs a new garage door. Maybe you could get away with sanding it and painting it. Also, all the trim up there needs to be repainted. So I'm thinking you're probably looking at $7,000 for the outside. So we're looking at $80,000 right now for upstairs and outside. But let me show you this. So great location, but look at the neighbors. This is what you want to see when you're doing a flip. You don't want to be the nicest house on the block. You want to be the ugliest house on the nice block. So check out the neighbor here. They did an amazing job. Oh, and then look at this deck. So let's go through the numbers of how much you would make on this flip property. if you bought it and did all the renovations that we talked about, you'll spend, well, we're at $165,000, but we need to add our holding costs in there. So if we're borrowing expensive money, so going to a private lender and borrowing it at like high interest rates, you're going to be at about $6,000 a month in interest. So it's approximately $35,000 in interest. I reduced it by $1,000 just to make the math easier. You'll spend a total of $200,000 between renovations and holding costs. So you buy it for $269,000, you put $200,000 into it. That means you have $469,000 into it. But after the renovations are done, it's worth $515,000 because it's nice, new, and pretty, and it's a legally suited property. So you'll have created $46,000 worth of equity. So now this equity can form part of your down payment. So if I was buying it for $515,000, I need $100,000 down payment. But I have created almost half of my down payment by doing a BRRRR.